And we're back with another tutorial on selecting masks or creating transparent backgrounds on images such as this one here with a nice display of a palm tree. Now this one is not so perfect because it doesn't have a pure blue California sky, so we're going to need to do a little bit of work on this one to make sure that we don't keep too much of the white clouds and the semi-white blue sky, but then also get mostly the tree to remain opaque. In fact, that's even more significantly challenging when we are not dealing with a static image but with a video, like an animation like this one here. In fact, let me go to half size, view this one at half size, Control O will do that too, and play that. Let's go easy on the audio here. So one thing we'll need to do with this one is stabilize it, and then we can also do some color keying to turn the background transparent. So the idea now is to move into the animated world with the Howler edition, Howler 8.2. And so let's see what we do. First of all, to convert this perhaps to a format that we can actually use in Dogwaffle. This one here is currently a what is it, a MOV file, a movie file. So we will need to convert that to AVI or to image sequence, and that's really straightforward if you have the Pro edition of QuickTime Pro. And that was a little bit redundant there, right? Let's go export that. And when you export it, you'll select the folder. I'm going to go to the right folder here, palm trees, there it is. And in this folder, you'll want to specify what format you want to export to. So you could export that to an AVI file, I believe. There it is. And that could be uncompressed or perhaps a couple of compression codecs. I don't usually see very good compression quality when I do that coming out of QuickTime. There's not many choices, not many codecs supported in QuickTime as far as I know. I have a few more codecs on the system than what this system will tell me. So another choice might be instead to export it to image sequence, and that you see right here. So with image sequence, you could, for instance, save it out to bitmap images or JPEGs, Targa. But keep in mind, this typically will not have the alpha channel yet, so we will need to work on the blue color correction, color keying to get the blue background transparent. So that would be one way to do it, is to export it as an image sequence. I'm going to use a different technique here. I like this converter called FFmpeg and the Windows interface that wraps around it called WinFF. So I have installed WinFF, which is a free program. And what you can do is you can open it with WinFF. You can always go back to winff.org if you want to learn on that about this program. This is a really nice little program that converts to many different formats, and quite nicely so. So what I'll do is I'll simply copy, drag and drop this movie file into this. I'll make sure I'm converting to AVI. Like I mentioned, there are many different formats here to choose from, and we'll want to export to AVI. Convert it to AVI with a preset that you can set and control. So you might want to keep it at the full resolution of your video. I think for sake of brevity here, I've actually converted it to something like 640 by 360. And you could show some additional options here and perhaps keep it. And I'm not sure if that's going to work. Let's try that. Let's try 1280 by 720. I think the original video is even higher. It's probably 1080p. But I'm going to try and keep it at 1280 by 720. Again, I don't know if I have anything else in my settings that might overwrite that. So let's keep it like this and try. You could also do a rotation on that if you wanted. You can do duplicate passes, double passes, or 2 passes for better quality. And in the end, it really amounts to just trying that and seeing what happens. So you see this basically is launching the FFmpeg command line based interface or call, and runs it, and it's already converted it. Now it saved it in an area different folder than where this was. So I'm going to have to go look for that and then move it back over here. Or we could go and perhaps see our output details. There it is, Daily Dose 8.2D. Well, it's supposed to be there, but I don't think it actually placed it there. So I seem to recall it's actually placing it somewhere else. All right, let me go look around for that, and I'll be right back as soon as I have it. Oh wait, silly me, it actually did place it in the right place. I'm just not looking in the right place because I'm in the subfolder here, palm trees. So let's go up to 8.2D, and there it is, 3951. What I'll do is I'll drag that into palm trees, go back into palm trees, and so now I'll have the AVI version next to the original, the movie version. Let's see if we can see what size that is. So let's play it here, double click it. Yeah, it looks like it overrode some of my settings. I must have some internal settings to force it to 360 by 640 by 360, and that might be at the parameters level for my conversion to XVID. I think I used the XVID codec here just to make it really small, and I mean small in file size. Well, that's okay. This will work fine, just to see how to actually work with that once you take that into Dogwaffle. So let's move on to the next step. That will be the next video, and we'll load this video into Dogwaffle to prep it and color key it so that the background becomes transparent.